totally relate to it. I know a lot of people out there might or can relate to this too. But I'm gonna read exactly what this dude wrote. That I'm like, yo, cause when I say it, like I don't. Hold up. First of all, the reason why I'm reading this thing right now is because I have had moments in my life where, for the past years, I have been dealing with this situation that I cannot put into words. And I did a research about it. I did so many research about this situation that everybody has, different experience to it as well. But this, I could relate to this one most. So I'm going to read it to you guys. This is actually something that somebody wrote and I'm like, yo, this is exactly what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So he said, for the last years, it feels as though I've been in a trauma show of sorts, or in some kind of simulation where I'm the focus or target by other people within a close vicinity of me, or by the program itself, or in some kind of ocean of consciousness where everyone's thoughts and action bled together in such a way that even our thoughts affect each other more deeply than the overwhelming majority of people may realize. It's like everyone around me can read my mind. No matter how logically I try to convince myself that it's all a delusion, the signs are far too telling. I'm questioning reality constantly wondering if I can trust anyone, constantly wondering if anyone is real. I know this all have far-reaching implication. I'm constantly stressed. People always told me that I was a people person and a good person. Though now I don't know what to do anymore. It's like I can't be around people for long, or I just start to get stressed. It's like something is playing a game with me. People respond to my thought instantly. People around me visually react. It's not me making an assumption of whether they could hear my thoughts or not. They physically control themselves, their faces, their action, what they say, in a way that will affirm that they are indeed aware that they can pick up on my thoughts as I think them. I try various type of thoughts to get a reaction out of people around me, and the people react accordingly. People around me are constantly doing this cough. Anyone who has experienced this knows exactly what I'm referring to. People around me are also constantly trying to play on any insecurity that I have. Sometimes they get very close to me and say things under their breath as they walk by. It's clearly audible. I watch them say it. This is not some imagined telepathy attack or something. They are constantly attacking my character. The way they say things under their breath, it's so insidious. Sometimes they say positive things. This usually happens when I'm trying really hard to stay positive and compassionate, like they're trying to control you or something. Like, though even then, they don't say it directly. Also, I notice that when I'm able to stay positive, it makes me angry, and they switch tactic, finding another insecurity to talk about, or take some other action to try to get a rise out of me. They respond to my thoughts instantly, especially they can't read my thoughts. Like, come on. Of course, I mean, that's kind of impossible. Like, how? But anyways, back to what I was reading. Though, like today, I thought this, excuse me. I thought this at a person at work, and they literally turned right around and looked at me right in my eyes and started saying something in reference to something I've been thinking about often. It was like he was a robot. The best way that I can put this is, it's like the movie Inception, when they are in the main character's subconscious and all of the people are looking at them and stuff. it felt like I'm in my subconscious, or I'm in a simulation, or I don't know. It is as if everyone around me can read my thoughts, or that my thoughts are so loud that they focus themselves into conscious mental space. First of all, thinking out loud. That's why my favorite song, well, my song in reference to this situation is "Thinking Out Loud" by Sharon. That's crazy because that's literally what's happening. But back to what I was reading. He said, I think the truth of this particular matter will probably be a mixture of both of the, what's that word? Of the several other factors unknown to me. I'm not sure though. People around mention things well within earshot, or oftentimes directly to me, that pertain to things that I've told no one. And that's so incredibly specific to my life experience that it is difficult for me to believe that it's just random. And then random people around me are constantly speaking on things so specific to my experience, and that I just so happen to continuously be within earshot or in direct conversation with them while they're talking about that random thing. People speak on things that are incredibly specific to my life experience of my past, and even as they happen on a play to play kind of basis. It's like a sort of double speech that everyone around me is utilizing. People around me are constantly speaking on different subject things, though all of these subject things are like a thin veil over what they're actually speaking about, which is their immediate surrounding. When I'm talking about people, I'm speaking on literally everyone around me in my day-to-day life, from family to past friends